Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Tavern Tycoon beginning graveyard happy hour, where it's all a little spooky and sinister and mysterious around the old tavern. Well, let's do our fundamentals. Let's see what we've got here. We've got this initial building here where I've immediately, as always, thrown the clock down so we can pause time. This initial building is broadly useless. There's nothing I can really put in there that's going to benefit us. It's a very, very tiny area. Maybe I could, I don't know, put some bars there or something. We'll think about that. Then I've got this very, very, very large building here. That just has unlimited opportunity. I'm immediately seeing mega restaurant here. And then we've got some side buildings. So we've got stuff over here, over here. Some of them are a little smaller. These ones are going to be very fidgety to do anything with. It's just screaming archery range, but darn, there's really not much we're going to be able to do with these. I'm going to definitely look at these larger buildings. How much to, they're not even that expensive. 6,500 gold for that? That's not bad. How much is the little rinky-dink one? 5,500 gold. That's disproportionate, because that building's way better than this building. Okay. Fundamentals. I think for the immediate right now, here's what we're going to do right off the bat. I'm just going to blow off this building. I'm not even going to bother doing anything in here. I'll have a think later about what we can do with that, but this is our much better contender right here. We can do a lot with this. And what are we starting with? 57,000 some odd gold. Okay, fair enough. And how's our research? We have some food, not no food. Our meat quality is completely terrible. We've got a couple of potions. We have some food, but not all the foods. Okay, fair enough. How do we begin this? Well, let's start with something very sensible, like a kitchen. People like to have kitchens, and I'm going to make it a little bit larger than I think it really needs to be, for the obvious reason that I'd like to put down 2 of the prep tables. Now, where are all the tables going to live? I mean, probably I'm going to start tables over here and then bring them down into this area. That way this area over here could be used for some rooms. So let's put the door over here. Prep table numero uno can go right there. And this little Whoosie McWhat's can live right there. Can I get another prep table in there? Please say yes. Yes, I can. Okay, lock that in. Thank you very much. Bar. That just screams 2 bars right there. So furniture, except that's not furniture. Those are people. But you know what? While I'm here, anyone with some good researchy perks, because that's something that's going to come up. No, but you have flash and nimble feet. You're so super fast, people aren't even going to see you move. You know what? You're hired. I'm putting you in the kitchen right now. I'll deal with you later, but you're awesome. You're gonna run around this place like nothing. So back to furniture. Bars. Give me 2 right off the bat. Just give me 2 bars right here. 1 bar, 2 bar. Boom. Done. Okay. Super. Love it. We'll look at bartenders in a second. Can't go too crazy with the money. We don't have unlimited money. We have money. We're not worried about that. Could I maybe get the research department down here? I mean, I can. It's a silly little building. And the research department, once they're done, I'm going to demolish it anyway. So 5 by 5. Yeah, I can basically just squeeze that in there. And it leaves enough room for a corridor for people to kind of move around. You know what? Good as place as any. There we go. Good a place as any. You can have a door over there. And you can have this, and it's going to be a tiny little research area though. 1 oven. Can I get maybe 1 more brewing barrel in here at all? No, I can't. And I kind of want more researchers than that. Let me have a little think about that one. No, I don't like it. I'm demoing that. I want a larger research department. I like the sign. That's very good. Okay, I want a larger research department in that. Just like we've done in the past, I'm going to build a mega research department of a sort. Maybe not quite as big as the last one, because the last one we basically had no food. We've got some food this time. So, larger research department. And what I will do is when they are done, I will demo this area. And that will free up a lot of space. So, oven, come on, you're telling me you can go there. Go there. Go. All right, maybe you don't want to go there. All right, fine. Brewing barrel number 2, like that. Can I get another oven in here? Yes. Perfect. Okay, that's our research department. That'll move things along pretty quickly. In fact, let's just hire some people for that right now. You are basically okay. You can go there, and you, P.S., don't do anything in the kitchen. Good. Number 2, maiden, oh wow, you're really, really terrible, but you're grossly overpaid. So you can go there, and you can also not do anything in the kitchen. Bartenders, anyone with good researchy perks? Wow, you got all sorts of things, E. Clark. And you're overpaid, and you're not even that expensive. You're a research nerd, you have iron stamina, and you have flash. Flash is basically useless for bartenders because you stand in one place all the time. But I'm glad you got it. Well, right now, you're going to be a research nerd because you are. Don't do anything else now, but we'll move you around later. You're good, I like you. How about contestant number 2 here in bartenders? Anyone else? Oh, wow, another research nerd. Cool. Yeah, come on board. You, P.S., don't do anything but research. Thank you very much. So let's start with some tables. Not a million zillion tables, but some tables can live over here. This is going to be... Oh, I can't get one right next to the door. That's fine. That's fine. We'll put one over here and over here and over here. There's the start of our restaurant. And that can expand as we move along here, particularly when the research department gets done. I can demo that whole room and get some more tables that way. While I'm just thinking out loud, let me just sort of get the bartender situation settled here. You are basically okay. You can go live over there. And P.S., don't do any research, please. Just stick to the bar if you could. Don't actually stick to the bar. I mean, make sure the bar is cleaner than that. We don't want a sticky bar. That's just terrible. But you, H. Clerk, you can also live over here, and you can not do research. Thank you very much. Did I tell you to not do research? I didn't. No, don't do research. Don't fill in. Everybody just stick to their assigned tasks, please. Nobody is being cross-trained to go do anything else. Okay, all of that being done, what do I need next? I need a bathroom. I need a staff room. Is there anything I can put down in this silly, silly little room down here? Not really. Maybe I could just put, I guess, the bathroom down here? Just to get it out of the way more than anything. So, restroom needs to be 5x4. Did that and that. I could actually take that out one more. Yeah, I guess... because I can't really think of where else to put it or what to do with this building. Go ahead and live there, I guess, whatever you're into, and give me some more booths. Let's flesh this out. I know it's a bit of a long walk to come over to use the restroom. Hopefully you're not caught short. Hopefully you've planned in advance for your restroom activities, but there it is. Not really crazy about that little gap there, but you know what? I'm not crazy about that gap at all. I want to move all the things, please. There we go. Much better. So your entrance to the tavern, to the bar, is the bathroom. Before you get anywhere where there's nice things and, you know, bars and kitchens and all sorts of stuff, you have to walk by the restroom to do it. And everyone else is going to have to walk over here. That might be a terrible idea, and I reserve the right to change that later. But for right now, that building is just very fussy, and I can't think of anything else to put there. And that frees up some space over here that I could use for, well, something more productive. Speaking of more productive, what would be the next best move down here? Probably not the happy rooms right now. Maybe, well, I need a staff room. Otherwise, they're going to get very, very fussy about life. Possibly, oh, what do I want to put in here? I actually genuinely don't know. Let me just get the staff room down while I have a little think about what's going to live over here, because I'm not 100% sure. Kind of depends what happens. If this turns out to be, you know, a really, really popular food place, we'll just have to make this whole thing a mega restaurant like we've done in the past. But if it doesn't, maybe we could put one of the happy rooms down here. I suppose I could just do that now. There's no particular reason that I can't. You can live there, and the locker can live over there. Thank you very much. All right. Now what? Possibly some guest rooms would be a better idea. I guess. Just for, all right, well, ooh, this is fussy. All right, guest room, 4x3. Fantastic. What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I did it this way, I could get at least 2 more in there. Maybe one more. Let's see how it goes. Give me that, and I don't even really know that people actually want to spend the night here, but there it is. They're going to at some point. So lock that in, please, and then give me another one of those, please. If I did, that's bigger than I want it to be, but what else am I going to do here, really? Put that there, put that there. This is going to be the luxury suite. That's what this is. This is, you hopefully pay a little extra for this one because it's bigger than all the other ones. I also put that bed backwards, but I'm going to learn to cope with that information. And let's flesh the place out a little. Let's get the piano kicking along here because we want that to be very, very centrally located. If we put that, say, I could put it down here right by the bar. That's going to kind of block this area, though, now, isn't it? If we get, I guess, like this is, well, actually, if we bring it back one, it's not going to hit all of the bars, but it will also not take up valuable space. I'm going to put it down there and reserve the right to move it later. And let's get some fundamentals in here. A fireplace, a couple of plants, bookshelves, sword stone, all of that good stuff. And, of course, benches so people can sit and wait. Okay, all of that is somewhat fleshed out there. Plenty of benches. We've got the fireplace right by the front door, which is where we always want it, so it hits people coming and going. This space over here is getting a little crowded, what with the piano and the fireplace. I wonder if I just maybe throw down one more guest room. I think about the shared guest room, though. That's super popular. People love that. We may have to buy one of these other buildings sooner than I think. That's probably the best way that this is going to go down. Like maybe one of these rinky-dink ones. Yeah, you're 5,500 gold. Okay, here's what I want to do. Let's figure out what people want before we start throwing things down. Do I have all of my basics? I have a kitchen with tables. I have 2 bars. That'll be plenty for right now. A couple of guest rooms that people probably aren't going to use. But most importantly, staff room and rest room and the research department. Okay, I think we are in a position where we can, well, invite some guests into our tavern. And once again, the mulligan is open for business. The fireworks go off on the brand new, newly opened restroom facilities at the front door. You know what? It's where it's going to live for right now. Okay, let's get the research department doing what they need to be doing, which is drinking heavily, being extremely intoxicated while on the job. Red research potion, blue research potion. Let's go a little bit more on improvement. Just a little bit. We'll do 60-40 because I want to get that mead quality ticking up really quickly. That's a very, very easy way to keep people happy. You're out cleaning the table. I should hire, a lot of people. First of all, another maiden because we've only got one. You have flash and iron stamina. And you're dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Oh, hi. Welcome to the team. P.S. Don't do any research, and I'll even give you a bit of a pay raise so your pay is fair. Cool. You're awesome. You should run around places. Bartenders are waiting for anyone at all. Hi. You're our very first customer, Barbarian. You're thinking about what to do. May I invite you to have a drink at our bar? Our mead quality is terrible, but our fireplace is very, very warm. And our goals for this is 2,800 reputation, which is not nothing, and 150,000 value and 100,000 gold. Our reputation is already tanking. It's already 180 and going down. We do only have the one customer. And the mead quality is terrible, and that's what he's chosen to drink. This could be an extremely quick scenario. This could just tank right now. That's a very low starting reputation to do, well, anything at all, really. Research department, I know you literally just opened for business, but have you improved our mead quality at all? Yes, actually you have. Wow. You've already gone up to 10%. Okay, cool. You know what? Let's move that 65-35. I really want that mead quality up because the rep hit on poor mead quality is terrible. Now you are walking in with some stuff. That means you want somewhere to store that stuff. Okay, that is fine. You know what I don't have, actually, are A, any handymen, or B, a reception desk. Handymen, Anyone coming in with some good perks? Oh, you have flash. That's really, really good for handyman, and you're cheap. You're underpaid, but I can work with that. Come here. Let me give you a few quick raises, please, or actually several quick raises. There. Now you're paid fairly, and you're happy about that. Let's get another handyman on board. Oh, wow, you got everything. You have everything. You got dust magnet, you have iron stamina, and flash. And you're overpaid, and you're not even that expensive. You do whatever you like, sir. You just do you. That's fantastic. Okay, and a reception desk. Where the heck am I going to put this? Boy, this front room, it seemed huge in the start of the game, and now it seems very, very tiny. Very tiny. All right, well, let's get a reception desk because, well, we need one. Let's get that to live. Maybe over here would be a good spot for that. And a receptionist, please. Sorry, a clerk. I keep calling you receptionist, but you're not. Ah, you actually have the receptionist perk. You will process people faster. Welcome aboard. Well, if they want storage now, let's just go ahead and sink some money into this. Mail has just come in. It's probably, yep, General Dion. Oh, we've missed you. Yeah, come on by, because you'll probably give us some research potions, and that would be very, very welcome. Okay. This is such a fidgety room. And actually, I gotta chill on the money here. I can't be blowing through money like this. Let's get, and of course I'm gonna go blow through some money right now, but let's get the shared guest room rocking and rolling, which is kind of on the expensive side, if I'm honest. Let's get that to, it's basically just going to take up this whole area, isn't it? If I brought it out to here, that would still leave me some room over here, I think. Let's put that, I want the door as far away over here as we can get. I might not, in fact, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to get all of the bunk beds in here that I want, but I'll be able to get some of them. So that and that might be about all. Oh, no, I can get them over here. Super. Yeah, put that there, and put the key holder, who's he McWhat's-it, over there. And I got to remember to go through my policies and tell people to skedaddle if we don't have the things they need. But let's see if we can get. Wow, we have no money. Holy McMoly, we have no money. Okay, how much is storage? Storage is thankfully rather cheap, and that can live right here. Good. Storage here. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit grim on the old financials. Storage there. Come on, get in there. One more. Let's get, because people do use this like a lot. We don't get paid for it, which is really upsetting. But they do use it, and it will mean they'll stay longer. Oh, General Dion's here to inspect the bathrooms. Good job, sir. And reputation is continuing to tank. At 130. Yeah, I know you're all leaving very, very sad. I know we don't have rabbit stew. We just opened, man. Give me a fighting chance at least. You're spending money, which is very, very good, but not really what I need. Okay, policies. Right. What don't we have? Leave if you want the gym. Leave if you want the study. Leave if you want the archery range. Express shop, get out of here. Gambling den, don't got it. Spa, nope, not even a slim chance in heck. Right. So basically, unless you want the bathroom, go away. Group reservation of rogues, not even a little bit. I don't want to take any reservations right now because that's probably going to be more negative reputation than it will be positive. I do have a policy on the shared guest room because the shared guest room shares the same tab as the regular guest room. Okay, so that's fine. And you know what? Now that I've just looked at that, let's bring the cost of the guest room way down because that is far too highly priced right now. Let's bring that down to, say, $250. You know what? Hopefully you'll like the nice price. Hopefully I'd rather they spend $250 than spend nothing at all. Well, General Dion left. Let's see what he thinks. It's not the worst inspection result we've ever had, but more importantly, General Dion, did you leave us research potions? Ah, you didn't. That's fussy. You usually do. I was really kind of counting on those, actually. How work on the mead quality, guys. Just really try and get that mead quality up, please. Yeah, this guy's wicked sad because we didn't have rabbit stew. We're kind of suffering not having those things. Let me go back to research. Let's just back this off a little bit and go back to 50-50 because I do need them working on new recipes as well as improving the ones that we have. The more things we can get on the menu, the less times I'm going to get that negative rep hit from people not having what they wanted. All right, is any action on the shared guest room? No, nobody was interested in this. Okay, well, we've got it. Oh, you were interested in that. Did you have a nice time? We don't know. It feels warm and nice. Boy, that fireplace just pays for itself every time somebody walks right by it. That is money in the bank, or more importantly, reputation in the bank. I should maybe line up some more of those, but I don't have the money to do it. I'm really low on the gold here. I can't be blowing everything until, well, we have a better customer base and people like us a little bit more. Well, mead quality is better than it was. This guy says the mead was all right. It could have been better. Better than a negative one. Better than negative rep. That's fine. I'll take a +3 over a negative anything, although most people are leaving with negative numbers because we just don't have the things to satisfy them. 90 rep. Okay, this could be a very, very short run of this particular Tavern Tycoon scenario. We may just tank right out. I suppose my option is to take out an incredibly massive loan, buy all the other buildings that I need, and start throwing up all the happy rooms. But I don't know that that's viable. I feel there's a way to do this without doing that. Well, General Dion wants to come by again. That's totally fine, sir. You go ahead and do that. We will not take any reservations at this point because we simply can't cope with them. Oh, good. You folks wanted salads. We do that. And it's an earthquake. Spiffy. Awesome. Yeah, because apparently we were told there's going to be frequent earthquakes in this scenario. Frequent earthquakes. I got that. Don't worry. You know what? I got this, guys. Let's just get the bars back up and running. We can't afford to have any downtime on the bars. I'll take that little money hit in exchange for not having people wicked sad that they couldn't get a drink. Speaking of drinking, well, no, I know you don't have any research potions, but I'm going to just check anyway. No, you don't. Meat quality is up to 27%, though. That's pretty good. No real movement on the whole food issue down here. You guys are not really doing your job. Although that being said, both of the bartenders are research nerds, so they are probably doing their part a lot faster. We're going to fail. We have a reputation of 42. We are absolutely going to fail. I think once you leave, we're done. This will be the quickest scenario I have done in Tavern Tycoon. Yeah, I am basically desperately waiting for some kids or knights to come in the door for a quick 15 rep, but I'm not seeing a scenario where we get through this. We are up to 28. That is nice. Somebody left with a vaguely positive opinion of us, but I'm not 100% sure. See, I'm already working the failure into my plan here. And what do I do next? I suppose massive loan and the admin's office. If I got the admin's office, I could start getting a bunch of food from other places just to kind of tide us over, because that's such a serious rep hit when we don't have the meals that they want. I mean, I could try and put that together now. I think it's kind of closing the barn door after the horses are gone kind of scenario, because we're going to fail. So massive loan, admin's office, put more of the happy rooms up quickly. I mean, I could do that with... I can squeeze something into these other barrels. These are not barrels, Dave. These are rooms. I'm very overtired as I'm recording this. So I could squeeze something into these other rooms. These big buildings were not even that expensive. I could certainly do that. My rep just went up by 25. I'm sure that was probably General Dion popping by. Oh, menu improvement. Yes, we have slightly larger chickens. I actually want new stuff rather than, wow, General Dion loved us, rather than I'm sitting on all of these reservations and that spam email can go away. Rather than improving what we've got, we actually need new things. So how are we doing on that? And he didn't leave us any potions. Meat quality is ticking up. Having those two guys as research nerds is definitely doing the trick. Oh my goodness, there's a bard here. Thank you. Could you please start jamming out a tune, like right away, man? Right away. Just get on the piano. Monthly report, we're basically broke, but I don't care. I'm just kind of bouncing around people. I see most folks are pretty okay with the meat quality. I mean, it's not spectacular, but it's a solid positive rep plus 12 here. I think you were a plus 16 on the mead. The mead is acceptable. Oh, you actually left with a plus 5. Yeah, Express Shop is not available. Gambling Den is not available. I got that. Oh, you actually used one of the rooms. Good. Garden Salad was good. Okay. I still think we're going to fail. I don't think there's really any way for me to pull this out. But we're not out of it yet. What if we took the research department, and if the meat quality is basically not completely terrible, what if we did a little bit more on improvement? New recipes, rather. New recipes. Let's see if we can fill out the boxes here and get some more food in here that people would want. It's a little bit dirty. I get that. I don't really want to take on another handyman because we're basically just scraping by with wages month to month. There's not a lot of people in here spending money. Are my fabulous entryway lobby restrooms getting a lot of action? You're leaving with a negative 27. Food that we didn't have. Arcane study that we didn't have. Okay. Pause it a sec there, Tavern Tycoon. Pause it a sec. I'm wrapping my brain around an idea where we may be able to pull this out. It's going to involve hefty loans. Like lots of loans. But I'm kind of tossing around the idea, if we don't, 17, there's no way we're making it. There's no way we're making it to the end of the month. But if we do, then I can do a massive loan, put all of the happy rooms up, and then, basically reopen for business with people being kind of chill about the fact that we've got all the things they want. That might be the way to go. Let's see what happens in the next Tavern Tycoon. I think this is doomed to failure, but I'm gonna give it a shot. See if a quick cash infusion may help things along here, if people have the things that they need to be all happy and cool and chill. We'll figure it out in the next Tavern Tycoon. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? Is it just a show about foxes all the time? If so, is that some sort of subtle esoteric thing about being a weapons manufacturer, or is it just stuck on the Nature Channel?